is Blanca Casares. I work as a policy expert at AEIDL, the European Association for Innovation in Local Development. We are co-coordinating the European Policy Forum together with Copa-Cogeca and with Branwen. The European Policy Forum for Women-led Innovation in Agriculture and Rural Areas is run by both of us, but in collaboration with other partners, such as the European Environmental Bureau, the Women's Entrepreneurship Platform. All the Living Labs is supporting the development of different activities. And here we are people with administrating, conceptualizing, and available for any proposal, collaboration, etc. that you want to make us, Branwen and myself. You can find our contacts on the website, and we will now include them on the chat. And Branwen, I don't know if you want to add something in this moment of the presentation from Copa-Cogeca.
No, from my side, I think you will cover everything, but it's a very important workshop, and it's coming at a very important and integral time, the discussion that we will have today.
Thank you so much, Branwen. The forum facilitates the co-creation process so that the leading research and policy findings in the project in grass sealing can be assessed by expert and policy practitioners from outside of the project. This will help us to consider how our results can be extrapolated at EU level and whether they may be turned into policy recommendations. Apart from the project partners, the participation of external actors, as you today, is crucial to enrich our results. In particular, for the European Policy Forum, external insights will help in this development of recommendations and tools. Within the grass sealing project, the European Policy Forum will run until the end of the project. It means December 2025, next year, but we are building spaces to give continuity after that. Last year, we took the opportunity on the launch of the Rural Path community groups and asked it to create one on rural women. You see here on the slide. And also, in addition, we have included on our website a consent form using the EU survey. So outsiders can express their interest in being informed and participating in the activities of the European Policy Forum. Then, through these two platforms, we will be in contact with you and also have the possibility to continue working after the project. To date, we have identified over 200 contacts representing a wide range of stakeholders. We have been inviting you by email to this event, and we have already more than 90 members from almost all EU countries between the consent form and the Rural Path community group. My colleagues will put on the chat the links to join to both spaces. But we will come back to this later on during the session today. Yeah, you can be contacted for future events like today, but also for specific expert insights like interviews, feedback to some of the project results. Then, yeah, it will be fantastic if you are part of these spaces in the forum. As I said, the forum needs to reply to different objectives. It's multi-purpose. Facilitate knowledge exchange and contribute to the key grass sealing research activities by bringing this pan-European perspective. Discuss, design, validate recommendations and tools on how to boost women's-led innovation at European and national level. we want to mobilize stakeholders and provide the spaces for engagement between the project stakeholders and externals, and also thinking on specific activities of the project, our academy or the foresight exercise, to bring you to these activities to maximize results. Regarding the foresight exercise that I mentioned on the future of women-led innovation in agriculture and rural areas, one of the partners of the project, the University of Pisa, is conducting a series of workshops. The next one was on 18th of October, planned for external actors. I know some of you has been invited via email, and in case you want to still participate, please write to Sabrina Akuri from University of Pisa. We will also include their email on the chat. Because, as I said, 18 October, we will have a next exercise with external. In order to achieve all these objectives, different types of stakeholders are needed, not only policymakers, also other kind of actors. Today, we have this wide representation of you. On our website, you can already find the type of activities the forum is conducting, and there will place in the materials, presentations, the link to the recordings on YouTube, news items, articles, interviews. You will find all on the website. And what has been done so far from last year, since the beginning of the project, we have been working on the work plan, and we update this every year. And we also have initiated an exploitation plan of the future results. But as I mentioned it, we have mapped more than 200 contacts that we will activate it in for different activities. We created the community path, the Rural Path Community Group on women in rural areas last year. We had our first showcase event within the forum linked to the consortium partner last year in Brussels. We created this dedicated space on the website where we upload different news related to policy and gender at EU level. We will have all the materials and the information of different activities, and where you can stay connected with the forum, just signing up the form. Today we are on the launching session, and as I said, in a few days we will have the foresight exercise, and we have been also participating in different events from other organizations, because for us is the way of achieving also our goals, leveraging the European Policy Forum. For example, AEIDL presented in the thematic debate on gender equality and youth in rural areas organized at the European Economic and Social Committee. We have today Maria Nicolopoulo with us. The participation at the Women Leaders Forum within the Smart Agri-Food Summit in Spain. And we were interviewed by the Committee of the Region in a series of videos that they are preparing for women in rural areas, women in politics. We have been in contact and collaboration with Gaia, Pliara, with our sister projects. As you see here, we'll come back later to this. We have started to run some interviews with external actors. For now, focusing in a few questions like what is expected in terms of the post-2025 gender equality strategy, what improvements are needed, how can women's needs be incorporated in existing and new policies at EU level, at regional and national policies, and we build this format of kind of like fact sheets of these interviews with the experts' insights. We will also place on the website, and some of you will be invited to give your thoughts on this matter.